Good evening. Welcome to Dead Air Live. My name's Charlie Tesh. Tonight's show features Joanne Lauricia from the Somerville Film Group, otherwise known as JoJo. All right. And you're not disavowing your last name, are you, anymore?
You could say my last name.
Oh, I think I did. All right, so JoJo's here. And she's going to show us tonight some video that she shot with her family on a big trip out to Las Vegas. And we're going to see everything that really happens in Las Vegas. Is kind of the buildup that I heard.
Yeah.
Right? So, JoJo, why don't you tell us a little bit more about what we're going to see?
Well, this is part 2 of Las Vegas.
Mm-hmm.
And now we're going to see what everyone else sees in Las Vegas.
What did we already see?
Well, the last time we went hiking in Red Rock Canyon.
Mm-hmm.
I also spent time with my family.
Uh-huh.
So now...
We'll all talk at once.
Everybody talks. But now we're going to see what everyone else sees. We're going to go on the big bus tour.
Oh, yeah?
Yeah, and we're gonna talk about it as we go along. So if Ricardo can play... I think I'm going to bring it off on big bus.
There we go.
What you ladies are doing right now is basically a sightseeing tour. It is open top. It does allow you to get on and off. Once you get off, it is about a 30-minute interval, and it's very good. It's a good way to get your bearings. It's a good way to know a little bit more about the city itself. So, also, you are going to be traveling in a London bus, right-hand side driven. So, pretty fun. You ladies are beginning at stop number 3. It does continue in numerical order, so 4, 5, 6, and so on. Eventually making its way towards downtown area. Once it goes past downtown, making its way back to Circus, you will have to do a transfer. Once getting off, it'll be about a 30-minute wait, maybe less than that, and then it'll continue back towards Bally's, which is 3 hours later. And then our bus should be here pretty soon.
Nevada itself became a state in the 1800s, though. Nevada officially became our 36th state in 1864. So here we have Planet Hollywood and the Miracle Mile shops. The Miracle Mile shops, that's a shopping mall that's a mile long.
So here we are. We're looking at the big bus, and we're looking at the Marriott Grand Chateau. This is where we stayed. And if you look at the sides of the building, it's pretty amazing because we were like looking at everything from every section. This is the Strip. We're on the tour right now, and we're on the second floor, or the second, what do you call it? The upper deck of the bus.
Of the bus, yeah.
And it was a beautiful day. It was in the 70s.
Really?
Sky was blue.
What time of year was this?
This was in May.
May.
This was the first week in May.
So you lucked out.
We lucked out because now it's 107 degrees.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So we're just driving around.
We're just driving around.
It just looks like Somerville. I mean, there's a McDonald's I saw, and there's a
pretty
CVS. And,
yeah, but we don't have high buildings like that, or do we?
Not yet.
And we don't have palm trees. Do we have palm trees in Somerville? I don't think so. I think not. And we don't have New York, but I'll tell you what's fascinating. What blows my mind about Las Vegas is the signs. The bling bling. It's over sensory. No, not century. Over sensory.
Oh, yeah.
Overload.
Sensory overload.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I mean, look at the Hershey Kisses. Now you want to eat chocolate.
I mean, it's almost like surfing the web. There's so much.
Well, it is.
There's so much stuff in your face.
There's a look at the Statue of Liberty. I mean, you don't know what to look at next or first.
I wonder if that Statue of Liberty has the same inscription on it.
Oh.
You know, I was just reading that recently. Yesterday, in fact. Right? The Statue of Liberty, it's got that thing about, send me your huddled masses and all of that stuff, right?
I didn't know that.
Yeah, yeah.
The Luxor
There's
to
somebody
Mandalay
wrote a
Bay
poem
and back
specially
again
for
very
it,
easily, so you're
and
not
it's
gonna be
inscribed
getting
on there.
lost.
Okay.
There's
Right.
the freight train right
When the
there.
thing was
Goes
unveiled
between
in
these three hotels.
1886.
Now this is
Okay.
different from the monorail.
And
The monorail
it's-
goes all the way
It's
down
what
the strip. This
has
one
always
is
stood, you
just
know, for this
from
country. You know, the
Excalibur,
Statue of
Luxor,
Liberty.
and
There it
Mandalay
is, you
Bay.
know,
So
and
the
Liberty's
monorail
holding
goes
up
right
the
there.
torch, you know. And it's like, send me your destitute, your poor, the huddled masses from around the world. Send them here, right?
Did your relatives come through Ellis Island?
At some point.
Do you have relatives?
At some point they did, yeah. But the point is that this is the symbol of America,
The
and
Excalibur
it's
here on the right
completely
has
the opposite of the
4,023
Trump
hotels. It used to be the
administration.
biggest hotel
Okay.
Country
in the
mistake.
world.
By the way, when we hear someone
It's on a 70-acre property, and just the casino is 100,000 square feet.
Okay. No. Well, this over here is the Luxor, but we're going to be looking at
Coming
the
up on the right, you'll see something.
Excalibur. Look at the sky, how blue it is. Is that
Beautiful.
beautiful?
Similar to the Disneyland
No.
Tower.
That's my iPhone.
So the Disneyland Tower is on there, castle, and that's because they were inspired.
But it
by
was
the
Kodachrome that
castles
gave
in
us
this area.
the
Real
blue
nice.
sky
Yes,
back in
but
the old
I mean,
days. You know.
I mean, when you look at this, I just said, now this is a picture perfect day.
Yeah,
You just can't beat that.
yeah. Do you know why the sky is blue?
Does it have something to do with the hydrogen?
No. Well,
Go
not
ahead.
directly.
Go ahead.
Not directly. Well, it's because of the water vapor and dust and stuff in the air scatters the light. And the blue light scatters more than the red light.
Oh.
So if you just look at the sun, you get directly, you know, the red light and the yellow and all of that.
Okay.
But when you look away from the sun, it's the back scattered light that's coming back to you, and that's blue because that's what gets scattered more.
Do you sit around and read this information? Okay. This is the Mandalay Bay. This is where most of the, there's a lot of conferences that are held here,
Yeah,
which is, it's a beautiful place.
that's
And
the airport.
this is their airport. And I know that this may seem like a little mundane, like we're just going on a tour, but I figure that some people cannot get out and go on a tour.
Oh, you're
now
absolutely right.
they're going to be able to see what is a tour like in Las Vegas. This is it.
You know, I was thinking this past week or
Well,
so.
Vegas is known as the wedding capital
I
of the
wasn't
world,
aware.
but there is one city that has more weddings than we do. It's Istanbul, Turkey. We have about 115,000. They have 130,000 weddings. So we're really close, but we've got to live up to our name. So while you're here, be sure to either grab your significant other or find one in one of the many great places that we have here. And be sure to elope so we can bring those numbers up. Thanks, guys.
Hi, right in front of New York, in Las Vegas, Nevada. It is, what day is today? Wednesday, May
10th.
10th. And what a perfect day. Having a great time on vacation. No work.
It was nice.
Did you get that?
She almost get her head knocked off.
Why didn't it?
You'll lose your wallet.
That's why they say don't
Watch your
stand up.
head.
I didn't know that was
Who's behind you, Betty? Look at on the sign. Go ahead.
David
Tell me when we can
Copperfield.
talk.
Oh my God, I almost lost my head on that one, huh?
Stop and tap. So I don't know if you know this, but the lion disappeared for 2 weeks. And people wanted to know what happened to him.
I didn't notice.
It's because he was getting his coat cleaned.
Really?
They had to buff him up. Isn't he gorgeous and majestic?
Oh, yeah. He looks, well, I won't say what he looks like.
What do you think he looks like?
No, never mind.
Okay.
But you know what I was thinking?
In the entire world. This Coca-Cola bottle is complete all the way around, and at the top it even has a metal cap that closes, just like a real bottle. It has an elevator in the middle, so you can ride up and down the elevator inside the
Turn it up.
The Hard Rock Cafe has amazing live musical performances.
This is the Hard Rock. cafe, obvious. Well, there's some talking, very little. So there's a reason why these buildings are slanted. They're supposed to be the crystal shops and angular buildings, and this is all like high tech. We're very near where we were staying. This is all like new in the past 5 years.
Right.
It's absolutely beautiful. This is the nice part of Las Vegas. And I just love all the signs. It's a great day.
So the diagonal glass building is what they call the Shard in London. Very sharp,
Britney Spears is our highest paid
uppointing,
performer
angular piece
here
of
in
glass.
Vegas. She is paid
Huge office
$50 million
Whatever, right?
a year to do 50 shows.
They call it the Shard. It looks like a piece of broken glass that
Okay.
just juts up into the sky.
All right.
And so this is cool because, I mean, you know, they do experimental architecture here.
It's
you know, they do fun
unbelievable.
stuff.
I
Like,
mean-
you'll never see this in Boston.
I mean, look at Paris. It's
Is
beautiful.
that Paris?
This is Paris.
Paris,
And by the way, I don't know if you know this, but
Paris, Nevada.
Paris, Nevada. Did you know that Britney Spears is the highest paid performer in Las Vegas?
I could believe that.
How much do you think she makes a year?
A year?
A year.
How often does she perform?
50 times a year.
$24 million.
15 million.
15.
15, which is a lot of money.
Yeah.
That's like 400 plus 100,000 per show.
That's almost as much as I get. Maybe not.
I don't think so, Charlie.
Maybe not.
You wouldn't be here if you were making that. Well, maybe you would be. Maybe you would be.
We need some better sponsors.
Yes. Oh, this over here is the Wynn Casino.
Uh-huh.
This is what's coming to Somerville. Or is it Everett? I guess it's Somerville Everett line. And this is all part of his casino. In Las Vegas, it's one of the most beautiful casinos in the world. As a matter of fact, if I'm correct.
However, this fountain blue has never been opened.
See this building?
This project went into bankruptcy as a bank loan was supposed to be secured to complete the project, but the bank refused to provide the funds, and so there was not enough money to continue the project. It currently costs too much to implode, but it also costs too much to turn it into a hotel. The investor that bought the property out of bankruptcy about 5 years ago would need $165 million to fix up this hotel and open it up for business.
It's unfinished. I thought that was an architectural design, but
It's
the
an
building,
architectural disaster.
it's a disaster. It's got all holes. And it's supposed to copy the Fontainebleau in Florida. And they don't have enough money. And that's the Stratosphere Tower. That's, people like eat up there, but then there's like a ride at the top. And they're like hovering over the top and they're looking down like, I don't know how many feet, but it's really scary.
Yeah.
Have
You
you
were
been
up
up
there?
there? No, I won't go up there. Are you kidding me? Do I look crazy? But we'll see at
We'll
some
let that slide.
Yes, of course. We'll see at some point the ride that's happening that goes round and round at the top. But just look at this. It's just so majestic and so tall.
It's good.
You see the ride at the top? You can see it hanging out over the building. That's a ride. It's standing still at the moment.
So it's like an arm that hangs out?
It moves. It rotates.
goes
It goes
around?
around. You'll see it on our
then-
way back.
And then people are like sitting in it or
It
hanging
can-
from it? Or?
It's going round now. You see it's going round?
Yeah.
And people are just hanging on like they're suspended in the air. It's like being on one of those swings that go round and round and you're looking down.
Uh-huh.
I think that's just like crazy.
So you really shouldn't have lunch before you go on
No,
the ride.
I wouldn't.
No.
No, it's not a good idea. But look at all the places where people get married
Oh,
here.
I know.
I don't know why they do it. They end up getting divorced.
I went to Las Vegas once. I mean, I was just driving through, right?
Why?
On the way somewhere else.
But where were you going?
I was going to Los Angeles.
Really? How old were you?
25,
Oh,
27,
okay.
I don't know.
Yeah.
And I had my camera with me.
Oh.
Right? A film, just a regular 35 millimeter camera,
Oh,
right?
look at this. Kiss Bill Bonds.
I know. And so I went through Las Vegas,
Yeah.
and you can see it from a long distance.
Okay.
Right? And it was kind of dark. It was like
Oh, so it's kind of
I
all
can't
lit
remember
up.
if it was like dawn or if it was dusk.
Okay.
Right? But way off in the distance, you could see this glow across the horizon.
So
I took a couple pictures of that. Now my camera, okay. We'll listen to this important message.
It's really quick, so we have to like.
Is that over now?
It's over
Okay.
when it's quick.
So,
Oh, this is the mob. This is the mob museum. It's dedicated to artifacts and stories, and it's about mobsters because that's where they used to hang out.
used to.
Okay, so you have your camera back in the day.
So it's an old camera, right?
Okay, how old?
Uh,
Older than you?
No, but on that, that vintage,
Okay.
right? The point is that it had two different things: one to cock the shutter,
Right.
and one to wind the film.
Oh,
different
right,
ones,
yeah.
right? So you could shoot pictures one after another without winding the film. What is this?
I thought it was like a mistake, but these are buildings. This is called the World Market Center in downtown Las Vegas, and recently it's been sold. This is where people sell furniture.
It looks like a bombed out residue.
It does, doesn't
from
it?
Something, like.
Spent a ton of money on it. I don't know who would want it, but
Well, so the thing about my camera was I didn't have to wind the film,
okay.
right? So I took all my pictures of Las Vegas
Right.
intentionally
Okay.
on one frame.
Oh,
So in it, I've got the wedding parlors, the heart shape, all that stuff and
Yeah.
everything, and various signs and all kinds of stuff, right?
I thought you were going to tell me that you got married in Las Vegas. That's why
no,
it was a
no, no,
drive-through.
no.
This is old Las Vegas, by the way. This is where everything started. This is kind of boring, but I show this because it is boring
Uh-huh.
and because it's part of Las Vegas. But this is where it all began.
I think they're trying to tell us something here on the right. I think they want our dollar bills. It's fine. You can clear the shop. You're gonna get anywhere between 75 and
This is a
75%.
place where people buy things. Must be like an outlet of some sort.
These are all the overstocked and different season items, so you're going to get the best deals
But
here.
that little thing that was there, it looked like the
That-
pyramid
it
on the
is.
money.
It is the money. That's what she just said.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, and
So
there
that's
was,
the Masons. Was that
Right.
a Mason's place?
No, but we're coming up to a place where, and she's going to tell us this next area was in a movie.
This gift shop that was featured in the movie The Hangover 3.
Did you see that movie Hangover?
So in the movie,
didn't
one
see
of the
Hangover
characters meets his wife here at the Main Street Peddlers.
I was
It
too
was
drunk.
a pawn shop in the show, but in real life it's an antique
Or
store.
something else. Well, it's legal now, isn't it?
What, to drink?
No, something else. In Massachusetts.
Oh, marijuana. It's ridiculous.
So up ahead on the right we have
Okay.
the Stratosphere
So this
Tower.
is Stratosphere. You can
Once
see
again,
going
at the
round
top
and
of the
round.
Stratosphere is the Top of the World restaurant. It's
My
a
brother has a
five-star
furniture
restaurant
store out
that
there.
has some of the best
That's
food
fat.
in town and the best view.
He really doesn't.
Because the
Okay,
restaurant
now we
will
get a nice
spin,
clear picture
So it'll actually turn
of
all the way around. It
Stratosphere.
takes 80
This is still with your
minutes
cell
for
phone?
the
This is
restaurant
all with my
to
cell
turn.
phone.
So about half the time
everything
that you're
is done with
eating,
my
you'll see
cell
a
phone.
great view of
So now,
downtown.
in order to get this onto the video, did you like zoom in and crop it or anything like that?
Of course, an elevator if you want to get to the
Well-
top.
How'd you get your
That's
cell
not
phone to
all
get
we
that
have.
close?
They also have
Well,
a flight
I
of stairs
expanded
that's
with my
over
hand.
1,000 steps.
Okay, so that is.
And they use this in a contest. It's called Scale the Strat. And every February they'll have a Scale the Strat contest. It's for a good cause. It benefits the American Lung Association that does asthma research. And it especially helps kids. Now this is a very, very grueling race with over 1,000 steps. It's so physically taxing that they have medics all along the way with oxygen and with other parts of a medical kit to help people out once they have. They even have IVs because it's so physically grueling to do this challenge.
You have to go upstairs
Now,
to get to it?
the greatest contender, who won last year, was doing this contest every year until they became #1 at Scale the Strat. And normally people would take, even some of the best times were about 13 minutes or so. That was about the average for the athletes that were training and practicing. The sphere or other staircases, but they can't use the real actual one until the day of the contest. So there's no way to really get prepared as much as you could if you could, for example, run the same course that you're going to be performing on or competing on. So a really great way to raise money for the American Lung Association. If you've heard of Scale the Strat, that's what they're talking about.
Okay. So that was the big bus tour.
So the Ferris wheel itself is about 550 feet.
We're back on the bus.
No, it's okay. You could play that. So we're gonna go. We're gonna.
Tall. You got about 28 different little balls there that you can enter. The actual wheel never stops moving, so it's a continuous motion. It functions from 11:30 till 5 during the day, 6 to 2 a.m. during the night. Pricing is about $26 per adult during the day and $36 for the night.
Do we get our own private little container, or do we have to share?
You have to share, but you can get open bar, which is $10 extra.
Open bar?
Yeah.
Is it the top shelf, or is there a bartender that travels with us?
I think you ladies are the top shelf.
Yeah.
I think you'll make it the top shelf.
Does the bartender travel with us?
No.
Is there? How do we get our drink?
The bartender is there, but I don't know if he's the one giving everything out. I think you guys are the ones basically choosing what you want. It's open bar in a sense, so you just grab whatever's there. So,
Cool.
Yep.
Here we are at Las Vegas #1 attraction. We are going on this beautiful little Ferris wheel with a bartender. It's happy hour, unlimited drinks for 30 minutes. We're going to have a great time.
So we ended up at a bachelor party, and okay.
We're in your car.
And here are all these guys from India.
Can we get a shot for each corner? We did this west side, south side, north side, no?
There's the bar.
It's his bachelor party. He's getting married next week.
No, I like to forget the
Come on. He's getting
Party
married
people
next week.
would be a stretch, but we're all in this car. And it looks like a big room when you're inside. You think you're in a room. It's moving real slow.
Say something.
This is like the London Eye.
You've been in the London.
I've been in the London Eye. It's got gondolas like that that go around really slow.
These guys really wanted us to hang out afterwards, but we had tickets to a show.
1738.
That's the only reason you didn't go?
That was it.
Hey, it's light, bro.
Who's getting married
Look
here?
around. Look around. This is the best thing I we're here for. You see these buildings? Not really. These mountains?
I'm trying to enjoy my life right now.
These mountains, these buildings?
By rubbing your belly.
Oh, yeah.
Tell me about marriage, about being arranged versus not arranged.
Well, love marriage, you know the person for years, you're going to eventually get tired of them. If you do arrange, you have to work harder to make it achieve. So you're more likely to be more successful with arranged marriage because you try harder.
That's me and my favorite. We don't hate this stuff.
Can you tell us what's going on here today?
He did arrange too. Ask him.
Oh, really? How's your arranged marriage working out?
Good, right?
It's going good.
Really? How long have you been married?
Since January the 20th.
Since when?
January
20th.
Really? Are you still on your honeymoon?
When I go there.
She's not here yet. She's in India.
She's not here. She's in India.
So you had your honeymoon, right?
The big wedding day.
He did a court marriage just to get her paperwork in for visa-wise, and then he's gonna go this December and get married like an actual ritual.
The actual wedding is going to be in December.
Because the visa takes a year to get the green card.
You guys are so lucky. You guys are so lucky to have a pre-arranged marriage.
Let me say it.
So lucky. What a gift.
So there was like an India theme going on. Everywhere we went, there were people from India. You'll see. It's just like crazy. Not over here. Here's the video. They were a nice group of young men. They were all in the hotel business. Matter of fact, they offered us to stay in one of the hotels, their hotels in Chattanooga, Kentucky. They either are owners of the hotels or they are the sons or fathers that own hotels, and they're all in the hotel business.
Oh, yeah.
And they were really just a nice group of men. So it was cool. So I took a few stills, and we are out.
All right. Now, you know what I wanted to tell you earlier?
Go ahead, tell me.
Over the past, since our last show anyway, I've thought of it a couple of times.
Go ahead.
Right? So this is like JoJo's home movies, you know, whatever.
Yeah.
When I was a kid, now this goes way back.
Way back.
Okay. To when there wasn't very much on TV. In fact, we didn't even have a TV. So, like I said, there wasn't a lot of, programming on because all television shows were live. There was no such thing as anything else.
Remember Rex Trailer?
Yeah. Well, I don't because I didn't live here when he was on.
Okay,
but I know he was a friend of yours and you loved his horse and all of that stuff. But anyway, but yeah, television was just live because there was no way to record it.
Right.
Right. Or you could just, use a film camera, and record it that way and then play it.
So
play
do you
it
have
back
all
or
these home movies?
So no, what I'm saying is, what used to be on television was home movies. I mean, really, on the broadcast stations. I was in Chicago, major market, right? And they used to show people's home movies. And they would be like, some guy would be traveling through Yellowstone, with his camera.
So this is like what I'm doing.
Yeah. And he'd just have his camera running as he's driving along, and he'd show you this and show you that and talk about it as he went, right?
Okay.
There were a lot of shows like that back then in the mid-50s.
All right.
Something like that. Yeah. So you're not a throwback, no. You're not a dinosaur, no. You're something that blooms out of the phoenix.
I like that.
You know what I mean?
Bloom out of the phoenix.
Something like that.
All
anyway,
right.
yeah.
So you're ready to see.
So this is retrograde to what we're doing, in that sense, but it's in a good sense.
Okay. So you're ready to
I
see
hope.
Big Elvis?
Oh yeah.
Okay.
Big Elvis.
Number
really
3.
Good.
Number 4, Big Elvis. So I see this guy, and I'm saying, well, they call him Big Elvis. He doesn't look that big. But, I mean, he looks big because I don't see the front of him yet. I mean, nothing against people that are big, but he's really big. And I felt bad for him because it's hot. Well, it was hot in that bar.
Yeah.
And so...
Thank you very much. It's not an Elvis song, but it sure should have been. From the Brothers in Arms album, 1985. I hope you remember this song. Help us out with this, all right? This is kind of a rockabilly thing. Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah.
And I can't record it because it's a royalty song. So we just see him, but this guy is very animated. He starts clapping, he's dancing in his chair, and at some point he gets up and he starts dancing. And here he is, he's playing air guitar. Well, get ready, he's just going to get up and he's going to start boogieing. And I'm saying, wow, God bless him. I mean, it's 107 degrees in Las Vegas now.
Where
and
is
he gets up. He's in a bar. He's
just
doing,
in a bar.
Well, he's sitting in his chair. It's Big Elvis. Okay, he just sat down. And of course,
I understand, but I mean, it's not like a contest, an Elvis contest. or anything
No,
like that.
he's a regular.
Appreciate that.
This is his.
Yeah. Thank you. I'm going to, what am I going to do? I had a gentleman ask for this next song that came out in 1973. Here's a little bit of a story. The song written by Red West, Elvis's bodyguard, for Elvis and his life with Priscilla Presley. 1973, excuse me. The song was called Separate Ways. My request for some gentlemen from the United Kingdom. Is the United Kingdom or I don't do this one often, so. Separate Ways.
Just slow. You don't want to get
Sounds a little like Bill Clinton.
Bring it up for me. Bring it with. I see a change. Elvis in the movies, he had 33 feature films, which is about 3 movies a year. This is from the movie Girls, Girls, Girls. It's called Return to Sender.
And you can only play 4 bars without getting shut down.
He doesn't actually sing.
He's singing. And there's my friend Petey. She's there. She's dancing with this man that she doesn't even know. And we don't know who that guy is that's dancing. Is he just some stray guy, or is he part of the act? And that's my friend Petey over there. Mm-hmm. And that guy seems, I don't know what he's doing with the audience, but both of them are very disconnected. And Elvis is going, and Petey's still dancing, and that guy, he's in another world, and Petey's in another world. They're both in other worlds. And people are just grooving. Everyone's listening to Elvis, and they're just having fun. But he must weigh at least 400 or 500 pounds.
How many of you folks been to Memphis, Tennessee? Wow.
The next one's going to be about the Bellagio.
Bellagio.
Bellagio Hotel. Okay, well, yeah. It's a beautiful hotel, so you could play it, and you could start it from the beginning, please. Is that from the beginning? No, it's the next one. It's the next one. It's number 5. Oh, that was the beginning. Sorry. You see the hotel.
What's special about this hotel?
Well, you see the tracks in the water. That's where they have the water. That's where they have the water show.
Yeah.
The food is magnificent. I mean, this is, I would say this is probably second to the Winnie Hotel. I would say this is like number 2. For like being one of the riskiest. Well, I shouldn't say that.
So you go there for lunch and then you get the water show?
Well, yes, we did see a water show. It wasn't playing at lunch, after we had lunch. You'll see some water shows. They're just beautiful. And they play royalty-free music for the water show.
Oh, yeah.
So we're going to
So you can record it.
So we can record it. We're going to hear the music. Well, I hope it's royalty-free.
See, I think you can record anything if it's being performed in public. You're just walking around. You're a witness and you're showing what you witnessed.
Yeah, but YouTube shuts it down. If they have a...
That's YouTube business or a fraud? Okay. That's
well,
Google.
Well, here we have this beautiful fountain. Everything it's so Italian. You know, everything's water and fountains. The Italians knew how to work with stone. Am I right, gentlemen? The Italians, I mean, they are architects, painters. They are some of the most creative people in the world. Italian. Are you Italian, Dylan? It's okay, you can be Italian tonight. There's my sister to the right and Petey to the left. And my partners that I travel with. I could say partners because that makes it sound like something else than my friends. But here is my brother isn't here. He's home with his wife.
Wasn't he hiking with you?
No, that was my cousin.
Oh, your cousin?
My cousin, my first cousin.
Can you see there?
Well, no, he's not on this trip. This is one of our day trips. Our days were so full, and we were exhausted.
That's good.
Yeah. But look at this with the iPhone. It's amazing. It's just mind-blowing with the phone, smartphones can do now.
Things happening in the water. Fireworks during the day?
No, but
I can hear all that crackling.
yeah.
Is that fireworks, or is that just the sound of fireworks?
I think it's just the sound of that. Had to be fireworks in the background. Probably the fireworks. That's when he was alive. He's not around anymore. He's around in the bathtub.
Good to know. She was alive while she was shooting. I don't know about our viewers at home. It's starting to make me nervous here.
So these are just different shots of the Bellagio. This is at night. And I lowered no, not the sound level. We call it when you lower not the amplitude, the light. I brought that, I did
But they have like fire.
I lowered it.
Post-production, or
No,
using
I
your
could do
camera?
it. I could do it in my camera. Do you know how to do that? Remember I showed you the last time? I'll show you again.
Let the stormy clouds chase as we walk from the place. Along with the flavor smile.
This is a copy-free song as well. These songs here? Really?
Maybe done.
I just think this is just Oh, that's an old one.
Clockwork Orange? Yeah, I'm quite sure. That was a Stanley Kubrick. Malcolm McDowell.
I don't think I've seen that one. That's an old movie.
No, I was old. It's Singing in the Rain.
Was that in the 1970s? Clockwork Orange?
Clockwork Orange, yeah. It's about these violent kids in London. Authorities, are trying to fix them. There's something wrong with them.
But they don't want to be fixed.
Yeah, can't fix them.
I just lowered the exposure. You see that? It looks better. Amazing. Now I have the phone propped on a cement wall.
I go on the lake and
So it's nice and
but
steady.
I rented the boat in they said specific, you just set a timer, don't use your phone as a watch.
There's going to be another one put in my yard. Yesterday we decided. Yes, because I'm getting water in my basement.
You know what I always wanted is to have a tank like that. You have to collect the water, but then be able to take the water out of it and use it in the house for things like flushing the toilet,
What a
taking
great idea.
showers and stuff like that. It'd save a lot of money. your water bill. You could do it.
My water bill is astronomical.
Oh, yeah. You could
Just
do
went through
that.
the roof. Had yours gone through the roof?
Well, it's always going up. Yeah.
Before my brother moved in, it was $150. Now it's over $400.
Drinks a lot.
Must be flushing the toilet a lot. Here we go again about my brother. Like I said, someone's always going to be the butt. Get it? Of the joke?
Yeah,
The
yeah.
butt? Toilets?
I do.
Okay. So, yeah, this was the Bellagio. And just loved eating here. Okay, so that's it for the Bellagio. So the next one is going to be about the sights, lights, and sounds. And you're going to see some sights and lights of Las Vegas.
Okay.
So are you ready?
I am totally ready.
Really? So, all right.
Looks like it's already playing. Yeah.
Oh, I think it started.
Yeah.
It did not start from the beginning.
It did.
It did? Oh, okay, I'm sorry. Okay, then I'm losing my mind. No. So this is the advertising. We're inside of a mall right now.
Mm-hmm.
And I'm looking at this and I'm saying, this is incredible what people do. Who comes up with all these ideas to like advertise, and you just can't take your eyes off of it? I mean, maybe you can, but I can't.
And so these are, I mean,
I'm inside of a mall.
yeah. And what are we looking? It's like we're looking through weird-shaped windows.
No, there's no windows. I'm standing on a mall and I'm looking at a wall.
Yeah.
And across the wall, there's like these, I guess they're movie screens.
That's what I mean. Yeah.
And it's like you're looking at a movie inside of a mall. And I guess it's a store in there, so people can spend a ton of money.
But are they all odd-shaped like that?
They're all odd shaped.
Okay.
Yeah, this is the way they're designed.
Mm-hmm. And this is a store for clothes?
I guess so. I guess men's clothes, leather jackets, and you probably pay through the nose. Because no one's going to advertise like that unless you're paying for it. This is in either the Cosmopolitan or the Aria. I'm not really sure. That's another beautiful hotel. That's where I got the green juice.
Oh, yeah.
Can't remember. I was on a hunt for the green juice.
Yeah.
Everyone's drinking alcohol, and I need my green juice. And you just, that was the Aria. Look at all these bikes on the sailing.
And that's in honor of what?
I don't know, just bikes and desserts. Oh, look at this. This next thing was made with, out of sugar. Confectionate sugar, these bears.
Oh, my God.
Look at that. Isn't that beautiful? These are all sugar.
Wow. I hope the ants don't get in there.
And this is and look at all these canoes. And my friend's sitting in a shoe.
Are all these in the same building?
Now, these are some crazy chicks. This is what they look like at night. They want to handcuff some guys. And look at these women. I mean, it's just, there's a hooker. Limousine. Now we're at the Venetian, very late at night. And no one's in there except us. I mean, it's like we are the only people in there. It's like 1 o'clock in the morning. Those were workers in the canoe. These are just some signs, all different signs that are everywhere. I am amazed at the signs, what people go through. And these things must cost thousands and thousands of dollars. Oh, you remember her? The girl that you saw, she was in our film group. Was her name? Was her name Maria? No, but I met her. I'm in a restaurant. And she's with her husband, and she heard my voice, and she recognized my voice.
Really?
Did you see a quick glimpse of her?
I saw a quick glimpse.
Yeah. What? She was a friend of Rich Decker. She was the artist. There were two of them. They were from
she's
Mexico.
Portuguese.
Yes, Portuguese.
Yeah. From Brazil.
Right. She hears me. She went, Jojo.
Yeah.
You know, I went,
Wow.
yeah.
I remember her. I haven't
She
seen her.
said
in
hello
like,
to you and Ricardo.
I haven't seen her in like 6 or 8 years. I
She
don't know.
got married. She was with her husband. He was kind of blown away that she met someone.
Did she recognize her?
Yeah, of course she recognized me. This is the Miracle Mile shop. We were like 50 feet where we were staying away from the Miracle Mile. This is where all the action was. Miracle Mile shop. Now, this is the top of the Cosmopolitan. Again, and that's the way the video screen is shaped. It's like got this weird angle. And all night long, it's just advertising stuff. Imagine what it costs to advertise. What do you think they charge?
No idea, Georgia.
I mean, just unbelievable. Look at those eyes looking out. You feel like someone's staring at you. I think they're selling eye makeup there.
I like the building, the way the blue lights go on and off.
Yeah.
Is that a hotel?
Yeah, it's a hotel, it's office space.
So
It's,
the blue lights must be on the outside of the building.
Of course. Yes. They don't get snow there, so they can pretty much do a lot of different things that we can't do here. Snow kind of limits us. But I'm just fascinated with all the lights. Here's Paris, the Eiffel Tower. Of course, it's not, I don't think it's the same dimensions as the Eiffel Tower.
Well, speaking of the Eiffel Tower,
Yes.
did you know that the construction of the innards of the Statue of Liberty was made by the same guy who did the Eiffel Tower?
Really?
Yep.
That's an interesting fact.
His name was Eiffel, strangely enough.
Oh, okay.
So he was the guy who engineered the Eiffel Tower, and then there were the plans to make the Statue of Liberty went on for like 30 years. or
What
something
year
like
was
that,
the
right?
Eiffel Tower built?
I don't remember
What year was
exactly.
the Statue of Liberty built?
1886 was when it was dedicated. It was intended to be on the 100th anniversary of 1776. So they made it 1876.
Oh.
But they didn't get it together by then. And it was tough, because it's a huge structure, and they have to try to raise money, so people try to contribute to it, stuff like that. Right? So the French people paid for the actual statue,
Right.
and they asked the Americans to pay for the pedestal. But it took the Americans like 20 years to raise money to build the pedestal.
Okay, where do they raise the money from?
Let's see, one of the famous newspaper publisher,
New York Times?
think of a guy. The guy who featured Citizen Kane.
Oh, I'm bad with names.
Okay,
Because
well,
if this is a contest, I can't think.
Anyway, he like, had all these newspapers. So he started a campaign in his paper, asked people to contribute, right? And he got 100,000 contributions.
Wow.
And
That's a lot of money back then.
that was 100,000
Contributions.
individual contributions, which added up to something like $90,000.
Wait a second, 100, oh, right, because they could have given 50 cents,
Yeah.
20 cents, right.
Some people gave like 15
Right.
cents, and stuff like that. Kids in schools gave their,
Right.
half of their lunch money and stuff like that.
All right.
It was a
Wow.
whole national campaign.
Check out this
Welcome
guy.
to Vegas.
How long does it take you to make a pizza?
7 minutes, but it depends. It really depends on the temperature of the oven. And it depends who cook it.
Tell me your name again?
Sergio.
Sergio. So Sergio, where did you learn to make pizzas?
I learned pizza at Giada. Another place next door, the Crumble.
Oh, so you were at somewhere else and then you came here to the Nook.
Yes.
Oh, does the Cromwell feel bad that you're here at the Nook?
Yeah, they want me to go back? But no.
Do they offer you more money?
Same.
Same, okay. So what is your secret to making a great pizza, Sergio?
In a touch.
The touch.
In the touch.
Can you flip it in the air?
A little bit. Let's try.
Nice.
That's it. Now it has hole. But it's alright. It's fixable.
What do you do if it has a hole?
Easy.
He has a secret.
Just pinch it.
Oh, you pinch it.
It's ready to go.
Nice, Sergio.
That's how you make pizza. I'm not an expert, but I know the basics.
I think you are.
Thank you.
So,
We're gonna have pizza
come
tonight.
Whoa, that is
Look at
amazing.
this. Oh, nice. Wow, Sergio, thank you.
right, you're welcome.
Hi, my name is Junior. I work here at Nectar Bath Treats, where everything that you see in our store is all handmade soap. We're here to help out your skin by using our natural ingredients, so come right in and we'll help you out.
This is all soap. I mean, chicks really go through a lot to like smell nice, look nice. I mean, this is overkill. You know, and they have things that they rub in your hand and they try to get you all like pumped up. You want to take this home with you and you have to say no because it weighs too much.
You couldn't get one thing?
No, I didn't want anything. I'm
Yeah.
not into girly things.
No.
Not at all. But
that
it's
sounds
beautiful.
healthy to me.
What, girly things?
No, to stay away from it.
Yeah, look at these men. Oh my God, they were just hanging out. So my friend Petey decided to just like go right in and just like, you know, be in the center of these men who are prostituting their bodies. What a waste of energy. They look good, but you know what? It's like more Indian men. Look at the slot machines. Now they got curved screens.
They're huge.
Okay, we went to this Motown show. It was fabulous. This woman was great. Now, I couldn't record anything, so I'm doing like all stills of these people moving around the stage. This show was fabulous. Absolutely fabulous. 4 minutes, okay. 5 minutes, yeah. So the music was great. I wish we could hear it. This Diana Ross and the Supremes. This was who do you think this is?
Oh wait, that wasn't the real Diana Ross.
No,
and
who
the
do you think
Supremes.
this is? Who's she pretending to be? Oh, what's love got to do with it? I'm your tiny dancer. I work for the money. Yeah, so this was the Motown. This guy here had the best show ever, Matt Franco. He won
He looks familiar.
America's Got Talent.
Yeah.
A magician. It was family friendly. He was engaging. He had a storyline. His act was out of this world, and it was the most least expensive show to see in Las Vegas. Come on, everyone come into the control room. So guys, did you have fun watching the show tonight? So did you guys like learn anything different?
I thought it was pretty interesting. I've never actually seen like a whole lot of Las Vegas stuff. But my favorite was Fat Elvis.
Oh yeah.
Big
he
Elvis.
he was good. He was good. But you know, when it's 107 degrees, it must be tough on his heart.
But it wasn't 107 inside there.
No, it wasn't. It was pretty warm, but it wasn't that bad.
Yeah.
But anyway, I want to thank you guys. We have Mo, we have Dylan, we have Jake, we have Ricardo here directing, and we have Charlie Tesh,
And we have JoJo.
and we have JoJo.
Not to be confused with Joanne Lauricchio.
Yes, not to be confused. Right. It's
Uh-oh.
it's not there. It's number. No, it's not there. I'm so sorry. Okay, so I'll add the credits in afterwards, And I'll make sure that all you guys get. Yeah, I'll make sure that you
Another
guys
minute.
get credited. So, Mo, did anything jump out at you in the video?
I wanted to hear more of the girl talk
Oh, which girl talk?
at the end.
About what?
I don't know. It's a mystery. That and learn about the Statue of Liberty.
Oh, yes, that was a great fact. And what about you? Did anything jump out at you besides the pizzas?
Oh, the pizzas did make me hungry. All the
Mm.
food did. I don't know. Las Vegas is a weird place. I don't know if I would like it there.
It's really not fun when it's hot.
Yeah.
It's very oppressive when it's hot because I've been there when it's hot.
A different kind of culture than I would like.
Yeah.
For a daily life, yeah.
Yeah, it's just too extreme.
It is.
But I guess that's kind of the fun of visiting and seeing, I don't know, that kind of stuff.
A lot of people walk around and they're drunk.
Time-wise, Ricardo?
Yep.
Another minute.
So it
We
is.
only had a minute
Yeah,
ago.
it's 8:58. So thank you.
Started a little late, but trying to fill in the 15.
Oh yeah. Oh, that's.
The air now in 1 minute.
I'll
Oh,
tell
okay.
you what I was fascinated with,
Yeah.
and I didn't know this. It's about pizza. When he got a hole in the dough, and when he was
Yeah.
flipping, I just went,
Oh, it's ruined.
"Yeah, what's
Yeah.
he gonna do?"
Yeah.
And he goes, "I just pinch it," and I went, "Oh, that's logical."
Yeah.
But I wasn't thinking about that. I was thinking about the hole, and that where's the tomato gonna go and the cheese?
Right. Yeah.
You know, I was concerned.
Oh,
I-
the
yeah?
name before, William Randolph Hearst?
Yeah, William Randolph Hearst.
No.
No, that's who
You're right. That was
based
who I
off.
was thinking of, but no, it's a different guy. Pulitzer, I think, maybe. Maybe. I don't remember. I don't quite remember.
Okay, well,
Anyway,
listen.
we have to go, though.
Until the next time, thank you, Charlie,
Well, thanks for coming, JoJo.
and thank you, crew.
Do you have more home movies?
Oh yeah, the next one's Amsterdam.
All right. Well, good night for now. And
We'll see you
join
later.
us again another time.
Hasta la vista. Thank you.